Time for another mission. Ooh, we can take a wingman. Of the maximum tonnage per meg, 60 tons. I'll try to take a star mate. Just because I want to see how it works. I'm assuming as similar as in mercenaries, but I'd like not to assume that.
Mad Dog.
Like to be
Mad Dog.
Yeah, I'd like to change what he can use. I don't mind this, but I'd like something else. Long range missiles, short range missiles. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. It's support mech.
Mad Dog.
I think we have we have the best mech ever here. What else could we possibly need?
Stormcrow. Mad Dog. Hellbringer. Mad Dog.
Yeah, we'll use best mech ever. So, our 305th Assault Cluster has engaged the Wolves 341st in the Antarctic wastes of Lova, Baker 3's southern continent. Patrols have found an abandoned wolf firebase, apparently sabotaged during their retreat. Fighting in the forest to the north has become fierce. The Kashyyyk has decided to rebuild the firebase and thus provide the 305th with a safe mech arming resupply facility close to the line. The tide of combat has turned and Wolves 341st is advancing to the south, defend the firebase at all costs. Defend firebase, primary, secondary, destroy all attacking units. For years, Baker's 3 springs and lush forests had made it a favored recreation spot for merchants traveling through the area. These same geographical features that had been a source of pleasure for many would spell death for the Jade Falcon's Jade Eyrie cluster, thanks to Con Natasha Kerensky's daring battle plan. The Wolves 341st Assault Galaxy landed 60 miles south of the Falcon Commander's command center, the edge of Bulova, Baker 3's southern continent. With the purple Ilriblik Ocean at their backs, the wolves split up. Half of the force made its way to Lova's dense forest to seek out and destroy Jade Falcon patrols. Meanwhile, the remaining wolf mechs entered the hot spring-fed waters of the Baker River and began a slow march along its bottom. With the superheated water at the river masking the mech's heat signatures, Khan Natasha hoped to outflank the Falcons and surprise them. Let me guess. We fail again and all of us get killed. Maybe I chose the wrong side.
Baker 3. Ambient temperature negative 34.54 degrees. Local time is 11:43:43 GST. All systems nominal. Satellite link established. Point 2. Attacking your target.
At least we can hit it with the PPCs without too much trouble.
Enemy power up. Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2. Reports target destroyed. Point 2. Reporting task complete. Point 2. Joining formation.
Don't want to get stray away from the base.
your target. Enemy power detected. Heat level critical. Enemy power-up detected.
Shit. We're in a bit of a trouble here. Crap. You're stuck here. Where's the enemy? Here. Okay, we're not doing too well. The enemy is basically shooting at our base without anyone be able to stop it. Yeah, it's destroying the base and we're not in any position to fire on it. Yeah. What was that? We need to get rid of some of these bastards. Ah, there you are. Yeah, I need to shoot him in the back. Die! With the legs. It's a fast bastard.
Attacking your target.
Okay, I think we're in the clear. Yeah. Using me. Using his jetpacks quite well, avoiding a lot of the damage we would be otherwise be able to inflict on him. Even if we get his legs, he'll still be able to move with the jetpacks.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I don't want to fire because our own wingman is... It's exactly on the line of fire.
Enemy mech destroyed. Reinforcements en route. Sensors indicate incoming friendly dropships. Dido and Victory. Primary objective: defend firebase. Successful.
Oh, okay.
Proceed to
I was
firebase.
afraid it might fail because...
Secondary objective: destroy all enemy mech units. Successful.
Yeah, because...
You are leaving defined
one of the enemies was inside the base,
Reports target
a heavy
destroyed.
enemy that was free to fire on the building. Apparently it didn't manage to destroy enough of them. Did destroy something, I'm absolutely sure about that. But most of this base is still intact, so apparently that's good enough.
Nav Gamma reached. Mission successful.
So far so good, we haven't been facing any major obstacles. Well done, Mechwarrior. The firebase is secure and the attack has been stalled. We expect to have the installation up and running in a matter of hours. The 305th is badly in need of supply. Yeah, everything was good. The battle on Baker 3 proved yet another stunning success for the Clan Wolves. Yeah, of course. In the end, the Wolves' forces suffered only 25% losses, while the Jade Falcon suffered 98% losses. Unfortunately for the Wolves, the mech warriors of every lost wolf battle mech were killed. For the Falcons, the battle seemed lost almost from the start. Star Colonel Buhalin sent numerous patrols from the Falcon's 305th Assault Cluster to destroy the wolf mechs in Loa's forest, but none had any discernible success against the wolves, who employed hit-and-run tactics to great effect. Forest dense vegetation severely limited the Falcon's ability to target the wolves, and eventually the mechs of the 305th, armed almost exclusively with ballistic weapons, found themselves low on ammunition. In growing frustration, Buhalin sent aerospace fighters after the wolves' mechs, as well as more Falcon battle mechs, until his forces were stretched across the continent and his command center woefully under-defended. At that point, the second Wolf Force emerged from points along the Baker River and struck at the Falcon command center and the undefended flank of the 305th. 50 Falcon Omnimex and 27 fighters were destroyed by the Wolves that day. Only 2 points of Falcon Elementals managed to make it back to their landing zone for extraction. So far, this seems to be a story of how we're getting our asses whooped, but let's see. Let's see if the future is a little bit brighter for us.